was extremely strong in the books. He won second in his school's wrestling competition. The person who won first was literally his brother, and also can easily lift 100-pound bags of flour. He was strong enough to be able to fight Cato so that he could escape from him in the first book, and he also managed to kill Brutus, who was a career tribute who literally volunteered for the Quarter Quell. Peeta also repeatedly lifts Katniss in Catching Fire. Katniss ends up hurting her ankle in Catching Fire, and Peeta brings her up and down stairs every single day. The thing with Peeta's fighting style and his wrestling is it isn't compatible with the arena. If it had been a hand-to-hand fight with Cato, he could have stood a chance, even with Cato's apparent training. But it wasn't, and Peeta is not properly versed in how to use weapons. Peeta has been fed well enough his entire life that he is not undersized like Katniss would be or anyone else from the Seam. But he still isn't properly equipped for the games. He is privileged among those who are in District 12, but he's still from the districts. In his private session in the first book, he says that he threw around some heavy objects until they told him that he could go. He is strong. He just really was not equipped for the arena at all. And that becomes even more true in the second book. Because in Catching Fire, he has a prosthetic which he's only had for about a year at that point. Not to mention, he can't swim. And his heart literally stops within the first few hours of being in the games. And the truth is that he only would have been stronger going into the 75th games. Because he, Katniss, and Haymitch all trained before that. And that was Peeta's idea. Katniss specifically says that they're put on diets to gain weight and that they do exercises to strengthen their bodies. He's not a damsel in distress, he just wasn't prepared for those arenas. Which makes sense, because he was a child put into a death match. And I truly believe that anyone who doubts Peeta's strength hasn't read the books. Because Katniss is the one who's always bringing up Peeta's physical strength. Peeta wasn't weak, he was just a kind boy who wasn't prepared. Hey guys, so I'm getting really worried about this TikTok ban. I created a YouTube channel. I'll be making very YouTube specific content eventually, but I'll also be uploading all of my TikTok videos on there as well. It's in the link tree in my bio along with every other piece of social media that I have, so you should go subscribe to it. Thank you in advance.